Welcome to Practice Stroke. Today we are working with some multi-surface paints. I've got wicker white, violet pansy, daffodil yellow, and some floating medium. And what we're working on is doing a Columbine flower. All right, so there's pink ones, there's all different shades. So I just wanted to show you the structure of how to do the flower itself. All right, so I'm going to use a 16, and the first thing I want to do is I want to get a really pale lavender. All right, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to use a darker color in the center of the flower. But for right now, we're going to work this back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, and so if you come over here, you can get a color where the whole Columbine color gives you lavender. But I had a medium blue here I was going to show you. I can put just a teeny bit. This is darker purple, so let's just keep on with what we got. I want a teeny bit of dioxazine purple there for something else I want to try with this. But this is what we're going to do. We're going to take and get it really blended in, and a little bit of medium. Okay, now you can draw this first if you feel more comfortable doing so, but I want you to see, here's my center, one little spot where my center is, and I've got to take these, you've got a little white center in here, so we've got to take this way out to your point, and then you lay down, and let me tell you what I'm saying when I'm saying laying down. You got pressure left, okay? So let's come right back over here. Now we're gonna do 5. So we have 1 there, 1 there, 1, 2, 3, okay? So I'm gonna grab a little bit of medium. You can see as I'm doing this. All right, I'm gonna put this up a little bit to get the shine off that plate. There we go. All right, so we're gonna slide up here. See, I'm going to put pressure, lift, pressure. Then as we come back, it's pressure, and stand up. All right. Now I need to get more paint. So I want to work both colors in here again. And I still pick a touch of medium. All right. So see how long those are? That's very important. Now we're going to go pressure, stand up, and make sure that looks shorter. Let's go all the way out. All right, is that giving you a good balance? All right, so now you can come from here and put pressure down. See, I'm laying the brush bristles down to the side and then standing up. Okay, now what's going to happen is I can keep using that medium. And I want you to see that these are like arrows. See, like arrows coming to the center. And that sometimes helps you because that's where if you have that brush starting the line there, and then that dark is going down along the center line. Okay. And you can flip your piece and both of them come from here, from the bottom, and not returning from the tip. Okay, so let me show you that again. All right, what I usually do when you were watching me, I came down this way to the point and then I returned. So this just takes practice, but as you're returning, get a point. As you're turning, pressure, lift, and slide to the chisel. Now, the key is to have those gaps in between. All right. So now I am going to go to a 12. Now, this is a little tricky, but it's actually pretty easy. Okay. So I want pure white now. So I'm going to dry off my brush after I've wet it. I've got dioxazine purple. And I'm going to come here and work strong white. Now this is just a darker purple. I can grab a little violet pansy. Okay, but we want really heavy white. Okay, now I worked it so you can see a lot of white, and so 3/4 white, really white, and 1/4 there, the oxazine purple. All right, so this is in the center. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to put pressure really hard and scoot back up. All right, so I touch right here, push really hard and scoot back up. All right, so it looks like it cups. Now I'm right in the middle, but I'm in between each one of those petals. Do you see that? So I've got to come back here and dip, and pick up good white again, blend it, blend it, blend it. Okay. So I'm going to come on this side, I'm chiseling pressure. So pressure, and then I let it come right back around and come to there. Okay. I didn't look up, I might have covered that stroke for you. All right, so we're going to chisel, which means I start on that chisel, heavy, heavy, heavy pressure. Let it come back with no pressure and slide on the chisel. Isn't that pretty? Depends on what color you use. It makes it really nice. A blue, like hydrangea color, a pink color. All right, so there we go. So next, I'm going to pull out stamens with a script liner. So we're going to have white ones, and they're going to show, I didn't make them too inky, but they're going to show because they're inside. So let me show you a little bit closer. All right, so I'm going to come right here. All right, so I'm going to go around. Okay, so we have all those little stamens there. Now, I mean, the stems for the stamen, and then we're going to come here and put the pollen. So you're just dab, 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 dab. You're going to go around, and you're touching thick paint. So I dip thick, and I steady my hand on the table, and you're just dabbing the tip of that brush. Okay, so there you go. Now, the only thing I was going to show you is if I put some green in here, how all this color together, that's classic green. And you're going to come right here with the stem. You can add a little bit of white. All right, and you can come along here and just have a few little teeny strokes like this. Another one. Just like that. So aren't those pretty colors? You can come across here. There you go. I hope you like doing that Columbine. I made these all almost exactly alike. So having some smooth and some not so wavy, I wouldn't have them all exactly the same shape, but I'm trying to show that to you so you could get the feel of how you can make that happen very quickly and easily. Okay, so work it in to get the color you want. Have it go smooth, maybe a ripple. Like, see, there's only 2 there. So too much, I did 1, 2, 3. So it's fine, but the key is you want to make sure that it's that long, because that flower, those petals underneath come really far out. Okay. And I want to ask you, if you haven't, to please subscribe and please join me. It makes it possible for us to be on, and the fun we have in creating and teaching you on practice strokes. I give you this homework because by the time you go through some of my practice lessons, you're going to have one stroke down pat. And we need teachers out there. We need people that want to share their talents with me and others, which is really awesome. You can go to onestroke.com and find out about all kinds of education availabilities for you and how to become one of my instructors. And I just want you to check out One Stroke Advantage on YouTube. It makes it possible being on my Patreon site and my One Stroke Advantage here on YouTube is a membership, makes it possible for me to have more content out here, especially like on my YouTube channel where you have 2 free lessons a week. Okay. Thank you. This is Donna Dewberry. I'll see you next time.